Hey everyone, welcome on into this week's edition of the Recruiting Roundup brought to you by Ortho Arizona. I am your host, Cody Cameron, and we're at the halfway point of Arizona high school football. And at this point of the season, I love going out to games Thursday and Friday and checking on our current college football commits. One of those kids that I saw on Thursday, New Mexico State commit and Cesar Chavez defensive lineman, Amari Bell, 6'4", 265. He is a monster on the defensive front for Chandler Hovick and the champions up front. Really talented football player and a great kid. I was able to catch up with him about his commitment to New Mexico State and also what it means to come out of Levine at Chavez High School and be a Division I football player and have the opportunity to be a D1 kid. Check out the interview.
They just showed me a tremendous amount of love. And like a lot of other programs were just like passing up on me coming to school, passing on me going to other kids in the state and offering them. So I was just like, I'm gonna go where I'm loved, and I'm not just gonna go where's the best place overall, but more where I'm loved at. A lot of the kids out here just think that nobody's gonna go D1 out of here, and a lot of these kids in Saguaro even live down here. I know a couple of people on the team live down the street, and they still drive 40, 50 minutes to school just to get a D1 opportunity. I just want to show I can do that, driving 5 minutes away from school and just going here and getting an opportunity to play Division I football. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. I know I can do better. I wanted to come in having 5 sacks in 2 games because I do want to have a double-digit sack, obviously, because going last year I only had 7.5, and I'm trying to have 10 this year, and I'm only on 2.5 right now, so a lot of room for improvement. I'm very proud of my team stepping into one of the one of the best conferences, one of the best regions in the state. Going against Hamilton, Pinnacle, some of the best teams in the state. A big step up from our season last year, and we lost a lot of great talent like Peyton and MJ, one of the top guys. And we're just learning how to grow that back and get back into our family and just building up our program.
And at that Chavez and Saguaro game, Saguaro had a ton of talent out on the field. One being their dual threat quarterback, senior quarterback Marcel Jones, who's currently verbally committed to Sac State. Marcel Jones had a heck of a performance in this one. The SaberCats had a big win, and a lot of it was because of Jones. He went 16 for 22, 178 yards through the air and 2 passing touchdowns. He also had a rushing touchdown, 76 yards on the ground as well. And this rushing touchdown, it was impressive. Cuts against the grain, and you see that speed on display as he outruns everybody on that Chavez defense down the left sideline to Pater, Marcel Jones. I thought it was one of his best football games of his high school career. He balled out big time last Thursday, and the better he plays throughout the year, I think Saguaro's got a chance to really upset some teams. On Friday nights, I checked out the Chandler Wolves and Chandler playing Williamsfield in a huge 6A showdown. Chandler's class of 2027 quarterback, Will Menzel. To me, he is proving to be the top quarterback in that 2027 class in the great state of Arizona. And that is a loaded class with many good gunslingers. But the thing I love about Will Menzel, he is extremely accurate. A couple on these early drives just pinpoints absolute darts to his receivers in the end zone and downfield. He's good too. He is so mobile, really, really good runner. And he's always, when he escapes pocket and eludes pressure, he's keeping his eyes downfield and maximizing time. This kid is big time. 10 plus Division I offers. I mean, to me, I think every single program in the country, let alone just in his backyard, should want this kid. Will Menzel is that type of talent. He's getting coached up really, really well at Chandler High School. And he had a big win. Him and the Wolves had a big win on Friday. And that wraps it up for this week's edition of the Recruiting Roundup. For all news, head to our website at sports360az.com. Until next time.